Man. What's going on, y'all? It's Polo Sports Talk and ENT, also Polo Sports News Plus, coming at y'all with a quick one. Hit that like and hit that sub, and also make sure you hitting the notification bell so that you get my videos. I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to get up in here because we got to talk about this right now. We definitely got to talk about this right now. As I go ahead and talk about the situation that's going on uh, with Kyrie and involving Glen, Big Baby. Yeah, and that's what he is a big ass crybaby, Davis. Just I waited for a few of y'all to go ahead and get up in here. Uh, okay, what's up, Octavius? I see you in here. Salute to you. Uh, Salute to my boy, my brother from another mother. Too raw for TV. Man, shout out to him, and I was gonna shout out him before I start this, but man, I can't even wait for this right now. I can't even wait for this. Like I said, hit that like and hit the sub, and I'll go ahead and get all into this because this right here, man, this disgusts me to the point where I'll strangle somebody over this. Now look, first off, I want to give a shout out to Too Raw for TV because he was the one that broke this story first. Okay, and if you're not sub to Too Raw for TV, I highly suggest that you sub to his channel. He brings a lot of dope content. Affiliated with the Lions Den. He is my brother, man, and he's one of the leading innovators of this YouTube thing, man. Very hard worker. But now, according to Clutch Points, I reviewed an article that Big Baby was saying that this was karma for what Kyrie Irving's injury when he had suffered earlier today in the games against the Milwaukee Bucks. Uh, he had a sprained ankle because he landed on Giannis's foot. But big baby old fat ass want to come up in there and try to go at it with people on social media and then saying that it was karma for him stepping on Lucky. Man, what kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? That's absolutely disgusting. I don't care how much you like a person. I don't care how much you disdain of another player. You should not want to see that man hurt. And I had in my mind that when everything had went on with Kyrie Irving and him getting injured, I knew that there was just somebody that was going to come out and pray on his downfall. Or if it had been KD, they would have prayed on his downfall. And of course, there's already these old thoughts trying to prey on James Harden downfall because they talking about Sweetie talking about he was willing to pay the guap for the wop. But anyways, we talking about Kyrie Irving and Big Baby, and the fact that Big Baby would do some shit like that, that's not right, man. Now he's gonna get the karma because Kyrie didn't do anything. I didn't feel like what Kyrie Irving did was that bad. It's a competitive sport. That wasn't no karma. Man, injuries happen to everybody. But your fat ass want to sit up there, talk some shit, and prey on this man's downfall. That's disgusting. I don't care how much I don't like a player and how much I'm not feeling a player. I'm not gonna do no shit like that. I'm not gonna do no shit like that. And you wonder why brothers like my brother Too Raw for TV and Ticket and LB, we get mad at this senseless shit in terms of the media, in terms of people that do the foul ass shit that they do. You know, I'm hot about this. Kyrie Irving, and much less all these players that are out there that sacrifice their bodies all the time. They put in a lot of work into in the off season, and when they get hurt, you just don't know how frustrating it is. Now, okay, we're not saying that Kyrie Irving is out for the rest of the playoffs or no shit like that, but but he's going to be hobbled, and he's going to be less than 100% because I mean injuries do take time. Like with James Harden's hamstring injury, that's a lingering injury. So it's not like he's going to get over that right away. It's not like he's going to get over that right away. Just because you mad about a logo, that logo okay, the logo doesn't mean shit. That doesn't define you as a person. It's just a goddamn logo. And half of them motherfuckers that's up in Boston don't even give a shit about you anyway. They just glad that you brought a championship there. Let's just call it what it is. That's why they trying to quote unquote change the culture there, as my buddy Tiki has said. Shout out to Tiki too. They sat up there and said and tried to change up the culture just so that they can appeal to African American. But we already know what type of place Boston is. We already know what type of place that is. Yeah, you know they've had a couple of black coaches and Casey Jones and Bill Russell. Just to name a few. I think ML Carr was a coach too. I'm not too sure, but nevertheless, that does not give you no fucking right to sit up there and be dick riding the logo like you're doing. CB Logic said Big Baby is a fool. All this just to get validation from hell yes. And he's going at it on social media, going back and forth with people, and then he's telling other people that, oh yeah, you just mad. Man, what kind of shit is that? Salute to you, Octavius, Texas made. I see you in the building. Dallas is in the building, representing all day, man. Texas, man. Celtics acting like they changing the narrative. Absolutely, absolutely. Watch, they're gonna hire Mike D'Antoni. I hope not. Not with all these black coaches that are on the scene right now. And I mean, it ain't even really about black, but I mean, come on, you got to give some of these other people opportunity. Sam Cassell is getting ready to spread his wings after he gets under the tutelage of Doc. You got Chauncey Billups; he's already going to be the front runner for the Blazers job. And then you got you got other coaches out there who definitely need an opportunity. I think Juwan Howard, coming up from college. From what I hear, they have Wes Unseld Jr. that's on the Nuggets. There's plenty of other coaches. Then, of course, obvious is Mark Jackson. But that's a whole nother story. We talking about this shit right here. There's a lot of players that I really don't fool with. Okay, I really don't like. I really would prefer not to watch them. But I'm not going to sit up there and wish that somebody gets hurt like that. Big Baby, you just mad because your career came to a close early, and you really weren't as successful as you were supposed to be when you were in there. All you did was cry all the time. You were sensitive, all that shit, all that shit. Big Baby, you were wrong for what you did, and I'm glad my buddy Too Raw for TV put it in perspective. He put it in perspective. A lot of these guys that sit up here glorifying a player getting hurt, that shows what kind of person that you are. That shows what kind of person you are. Just because you don't like Kyrie Irving because of certain things of his personality, man, that don't mean nothing, man. That's when you take it beyond sports. That's when something is mentally wrong with you. Big Baby really has something mentally wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really get on here to try to on my platform to destroy, other players or do any of that stuff. But when you do something like that to Kyrie Irving, knowing that he's getting ready, he's playing one of the biggest games of his career, possibly getting ready to go ahead and advance to the finals. You just want to throw your 2 cents in there, just like Jay Will trying to throw his 2 cents in there trying to tear KD down, and just like Saweetie trying to throw her 2 cents in there, trying to tear James Harden down, knowing damn well he don't pay no guap for no wop. He don't need to pay for no pussy. I mean, man, what is the media trying to do? They trying to do everything that they can to destroy the Brooklyn Nets, and I don't like it. Look, I did pick the Bucks to win in six. I did. I picked them to win in six. But I'm not gonna hate on those guys just because they're a juggernaut of a team. And I'm gonna be real. Without Kyrie Irving and without Harden, the Bucks can easily win this series. And another thing that I don't like is that these players, okay, they end up hurt, and now everybody, oh yeah, well, the only reason that the Bucks won was because such and such had got injured. I've already said that, but this is about Kyrie and Big Baby. Another thing that I don't like either is the fact that you engaging with people on social media about the shit. Look, man, you should have just kept that shit to yourself. You should have just kept that shit to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear anything that you have to say about the injury, about the way that you feel. That makes you look even more. That makes you look even more less than the person that you are. People already thought that you had issues when you were over there in Boston. Anyways, I started noticing that about him when he was sitting there on the bench, getting all sensitive and crying and stuff like that, because things wasn't going his way when he was with the Boston Celtics. But now you want to act like, oh, okay, yes, I know you got a chip and all that, but uh, you didn't do anything to try to keep your job in the NBA. All you did was ran your mouth and made different excuses why you couldn't keep a job. I'm not going to sit up here and disrespect you, even though you disrespected uh, the brother Kyrie Irving, and that's another thing too. Why are you gonna hate on another brother, man? Why are you gonna hate on another brother? Why are you tearing? Why are you destroying your own brother, man, of your own kind over a logo? You act like he stepped on one of your cousins or your girl or something like that, man. It's a logo, man. Are you willing to die for that logo? No. Is it a gang that you representing or something like that? Because I sure as hell don't think that you would die for the Boston Celtics logo. You a piece of shit, man. You a piece of shit for that, Big Baby. Real talk, and that's not cool. I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm not the only one that feels that way. That's why I'm doing this. I decided to go ahead and do my live early because I was going to talk about some other shit, but I couldn't wait to talk about this. I couldn't wait to talk about this because this needs to be put out there. This needs to be put out there. And I don't like it. I don't like the media wanting this guy to fail. Now it's other players that want this guy to fail. Kyrie Irving is a good genuine guy, with a good heart, you know, and he he didn't have to do some of the things he did in terms of purchasing George Floyd's family a house or looking out for other people like he did, or taking a stance when it came to social justice and not wanting to play with all the bullshit that was going on. So why are you hating on this man? Why are you hating on this man? Just because a person don't think, just because a person don't think the way that you think, it don't mean a goddamn. It don't mean nothing. Excuse me. It don't mean nothing. It doesn't even pertain to you. He's here to play basketball, okay? And big baby, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You are ashamed, man, for real, man. I don't like that. If somebody feels differently, man, let me know. I want to hear it. I definitely want to hear it. And my boy Two Raw, man, he is right, man. Man, big baby is a bum. He's a man. Dog, I could go in on him so hard right now, even harder than what I'm going, but because this is YouTube, I think I'm gonna dwindle it down. I don't like stuff like this. You should have just kept your mouth closed. If you didn't like Kyrie Irving, you should just not even said anything. But I kind of knew somebody was going to come out and say something about it. CB Logic, you said BB. I'm sorry about that. Big Baby is a pawn. Some brothers would do anything to get accepted. Absolutely, he's got personality issues. He's got personality issues, man. He got self-esteem issues, even being as big as he is. He got personality issues. He'll do anything just to like you said, be get some sort of recognition. Man, stand on your own fucking 2 feet. That's the way I was taught. That's the way that I was taught. Stop worrying about what anybody says about you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you have to seek acceptance from or validation from anybody else? If you're that confident in yourself, then you shouldn't need anybody. You don't need no logo. You don't need none of that shit. Now you got a man that is possibly. Uh, I'm not going to say they ruined their chances of getting to the finals, but their chances are pretty slim because he's still got to recover from that injury. Yeah, he might put some tape on it, and might wrap it up, might get treatment and everything, but we're talking about the NBA playoffs. This isn't the regular season where he has that much time to recover and everything like that. These games are real crucial, and you laughing at that shit. That's a damn shame, big baby. That's a damn shame. I do apologize, but I could not wait to do this. I had to jump on this really early. I'm going to put the link to the article in the description, so maybe y'all could take a look at it and view it. But this right here, man, I'm infuriated by it, but it's sad too, because I'm more saddened at the fact that we supposed to be we are supposed to be brothers here, and we're supposed to be sticking by one another, and then you tearing him down, and you're doing it on social media, going going at it. I mean, going back and forth with some clowns that you probably never even met in your life before. It's disgusting. Go ahead, Lou.
What up, Polo? I just left the hospital, man. Like,
You all right, bro?
yeah, I was just having some pain in my jaw, so my tooth still hurts.
Oh,
They
okay,
can't
man.
they can't pull out my tooth till my blood pressure goes down.
Okay. Has it been? Is it like a toothache, a tooth infection, or it's just bothering you?
It's a toothache.
Okay, yeah. I hope you get better, brother. You already told me about the other situation. I'm not gonna get into that, but man, what you got on this, man? Go ahead and unleash on him, Lou. Because I know, and if you're not sub to Lou's channel, definitely go sub to his channel. Definitely reps for the LDBC and good, well-rounded knowledge on his page. Go ahead, Lou.
Glenn Davis is a clown, man. You're a coward for saying this karma that Kyrie Irving got hurt. It was just a freak injury that happened. Like Giannis wasn't trying to hurt him. It just things like that happen sometimes. When you jumping up and down, you don't know how you gonna land sometimes on a perfect foot. But Glenn Davis saying it's karma that he got hurt. That's a low. He's low for that. He's wrong for that one right there. Are you that selfish that Kyrie's having a better life than you, that you had resort to things like this? Man, I know that they're not going to kill him in the media tomorrow, but we cannot. Glenn Davis is a coward. He's a clown. And you understand the reason why I wanted Brooklyn to win the whole thing now, Polo? Because of stuff like this.
Right.
And you know I'm not a Brooklyn Nets fan. You know I'm a Bulls fan. But things like this is the reason why I'm on this Brooklyn Nets train this year, because of guys like Glenn Davis and other media guys who just wish bad karma on KD and Kyrie. Don't support them at all. Want to tear them down, make themselves feel better.
That's facts.
Like today, I tried my best to watch the game, man. But for people to say it's sad that Brooklyn lost today, was happy that Kyrie got hurt. What is wrong with people now? What is wrong with everybody?
Yeah.
So you happy that a man, one of the top players in the NBA, got hurt for a team y'all don't want to support, a team that y'all hate, the team thinking they don't deserve nothing. These two individuals don't deserve nothing. Like I bet they hoping KD get hurt on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with people? Don't you want to see the best out there on the court going to get the other best Polo?
I feel you.
I just don't.
And then this too, Lou. He tearing another brother down, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. He doing this out on the forefront, like of him tearing another brother down. Look, I understand you probably don't like him because he disrespected your team and all that shit. But man, a logo, really? Man, you care about your logo? That logo don't. Man, that brand don't care about you. Them guys don't. They didn't even care about Isaiah Thomas. They ran his ass to the ground and then ran him out. But you love an organization so much. man, you better get out of here, man. You better get out of here with that, big baby. You said it's not that easy. It's not that easy to do when society tells you you must be accepted by a certain group, even if it includes stepping on your brother. Man, that's fact. CB logic, but uh, guys, doing that, they full of shit for doing that shit. It's just like with Jay Will, the situation with Jay Will and Kevin Durant. It's just like the situation with the media. Like you said, Lou, you hit it right on facts. They are trying. They know that Brooklyn is about to go to the finals or has a good chance to, and they're trying to send every type of obstacle that they can to destroy this team mentally and destroy this team psychologically.
And Kwame Brown was right about everything he's been saying, like too, Polo. Kwame, he been 100% on it.
Hell yeah, yeah. And see, God, people wonder why Kyrie Irving wants to start his own league. Guys would rather do their own thing in terms of being independent, being separate from what the shit that goes on. Because this is what I feel. I definitely feel that the reason why they wanted Kyrie to get hurt. That it's like it wasn't just Big Baby though. I bet there was a lot of other people. Everybody was just praying on this team's downfall. I picked the Bucks in 6, but I'm not praying on their downfall. I want all of them to play. If I want them to, if they beat the Bucks, or if they would go ahead and beat the Bucks, I'd have been like, hey, congratulations. That's a good job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, oh that man got hurt, nah boo boo. But you know what? It's gonna come back on him. It's gonna come back on him, Lou, because he put that energy out there.
And KD probably already saw this too.
Yeah.
KD wasn't motivated today. Don't believe me, he gonna be way motivated in Game 5 now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna light a fire in him. It's gonna light a fire in them. I mean, all they need, because a lot of players they look for some sort of motivation, something. That's what MJ used to do. Look for something to light a fire in him. And I mean,
because if you forget, Polo, when that whole Boston thing happened, Big Baby spreading Kyrie Irving and KD laughed at him and said, "Nigga, please."
Right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, that's sad, man. And you know what? I actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I started to give Big Baby a chance. I was like, okay, well, maybe, because he went out for the big 3. You know what I'm saying? He somewhat did his thing, out there and everything. I was like, okay, this guy, he really, he's showing me a different side of him, because when he was with Boston, Lou, I mean, he for a big guy, he was talented and everything, but mentally, he had a whole lot of issues going on. He had a whole lot of issues going on, man. He just was not tough at all. Like, pretty much the majority of the team was tough except for him. So that just goes to show you what type of person he is. Just to like CB Logic was saying, just to gain any type of acceptance, just to get some sort of recognition. Lou, if you get hurt, and let's say I don't really fool with you like that on the field or on the court, oh yeah, Lou is much more talented than me, I got to be better than him or something like that. I'm not gonna be happy that this guy is hurt or something like that. The same man who fought his childhood friend and was out for 6 weeks.
Like I can't believe we actually got brothers like this who act like this right now, Pablo man.
That's facts.
Like
It's disgusting. It's disgusting, man. And I hated that it was reported. I'm not gonna lie to you. When Two Raw, shout out to Two Raw. When he reported it, man, I'm telling you, man, it really. I was like, damn, man. Somebody had to come out with some bullshit. Somebody had to say. Somebody had to say something about this, and somebody had to, be happy about a man getting hurt. I knew when he got hurt, there was a lot of people that were happy about it. I knew it. I'm like, man, this guy, man, I was upset when he got hurt, because I'm like, damn, I want them to be healthy so nobody can make excuses. Shit, but I wouldn't go that low. I wouldn't go that low and say, okay, well, yeah, I don't like the way he plays. There's a lot of people that were doing that when LeBron got hurt. I didn't like, people talking about, oh yeah, he was faking and all this other stuff. Man, I don't think no dude is gonna fake no injury. Yeah, yeah, Big Who, but it's gotta stop, man. It's gotta stop, man, or we gonna continue to tear each other down. Shame on Big Baby for doing some shit like that, Big Who. Big Who, how would you like it if I hated on you when you got hurt, when you slip, fall, and you got a concussion or something like that? Or Lou, how would you like it if I hated on you, if you got tackled really really hard, man, and to the point where you knocked out cold? You got
man,
to
my
think.
family, if that happened to me and they started cheering, man, my family be ready to fight.
Yeah, yeah, man. Shoot, man, this right here, man. This, hey, and this the type of stuff I don't even get mad. You know what? I get motivated by stuff like this because Big Baby, man, he gonna get a taste of his own medicine. He gonna get a taste of his own medicine some way or somehow. There's a lot of people that are gonna come to Kyrie's defense for real, man. You just jealous because Kyrie is way more successful than you'll ever be, way more better than you'll ever be.
And he jumped on that Kevin Garnett bandwagon when he first came after Kyrie Irving. He looks for
Yeah,
it's like he's looking for clap right now.
I think he would jump. Hey, and this too, Lou. I think he was jumping on the train when all of them guys was going at Ray Allen. Um, when KG and Paul Pierce and everybody and Rondo, they were all going at Ray Allen. I think he was jumping on the train too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was just doing that shit just so that he could have a friend and shit like that. If you really stood on your feet, by yourself, 10 toes down, you would have been like, you know what? Hey, he's still my friend. I'm still cool with him. But because you were so afraid of KG and Paul Pierce and Rondo not liking you, you decided to go ahead and join the gang. That's some silly shit, man. I really like this right here. It makes you not even want to, makes you not even really want to watch, sports like that because you're gonna get so hot. What if KD? Man, never mind. I ain't even gonna mention that. If I just pray nobody else get hurt, man.
Me too, Pablo.
I pray that nobody else get hurt.
I hate,
Oh,
I
you got
hate,
to go ahead.
I hate people seeing people get hurt around playoff time.
Yeah.
Because you never know what will happen if all players will play in the game. It's like, yeah, the team can look good on paper, but when one of their guys is out, like how you gonna really know if the team they playing against is not better than them?
That's facts.
Like today's game, man. Like when Kyrie got hurt, I said, "Oh, they about to lose." Because even with James Harden out there, the game was still kind of even with Kyrie and Durant out there playing.
Man, he only decent seasons he had was with the Magic, and even that wasn't even decent, Lou, because you know why? He stayed hurt. Man, he only listen. He was always playing with injuries after that '09 season. Um, let's see. With the Magic, he only played 34 games in 2012. In 2013, he only played 45. And then, well, he played 23 with the Clippers. He got shipped off that year. And then he played 74 games, but he wasn't that productive. He only played like 12.2 minutes a game. Big Who, he wasn't a factor for the Clippers, man.
He lucky his fat ass lasted in the league that long.
Exactly.
Because he always had weight problems since college.
Yeah, since LSU. Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Man, that's what I don't like, Lou. These players that were mediocre, they try to get up there and have the audacity to say something about another man, like Matt Barnes. Like when he say the stuff that he said about Kwame. Stacks is a whole nother story. Stacks was a good player, but I don't like it when mediocre players try to go at another guy just because they are a lot better than him. It's something that you don't like about Kyrie Irving. It's not just him stepping on the logo. I know what it was, Lou. Remember he played for Boston. So there was a lot of turmoil going on. And he decided he want to put his 2 cents in there just because maybe he didn't play the way up to expectations that Kyrie Irving did. But the man was hurt. He did what he could. I'm glad he stepped down.
It may inspire Kyrie Irving to go out there and play on Tuesday night.
Man, if he goes out there, I hope he performs good. I hope he can run. I hope he can run.
Like they said the test X-ray came back negative. I think he just tweaked the ankle. Like he ain't like if it was real bad, he wouldn't be able to walk.
Right. What's up, Go Mike? What you got on it, man? Go Mike.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's over for the Nets. I got the Bucks winning the next 2 games by default. Kyrie Irving is injured.
Yeah, hey, no. We're not talking about that, Go. We're talking about Glen Davis. Just stay on topic, bro.
What's the topic?
Well, I don't know if you heard the whole video, but basically, Glen Davis is praying on the downfall for Kyrie Irving getting injured. He was on social media laughing and saying that it was karma for him stepping on Lucky or the Boston Celtics logo.
Well, and I'm gonna say it like this. I've seen a lot of players make these kind of statements in the NBA, but this not a shocking statement. I've heard of a lot in the NBA over the years, so I'm not shocked or surprised. But at the same time, you should not wish injury on a player. It's wrong to do that, but at the same time, I'm not shocked. I've heard it plenty of times from numerous players and coaches. But at the same time, it's not good to wish that because you can wish that on somebody, it can end up happening to you. You know, what if Glenn Davis steps outside and he takes a wrong step and he tears his ankle out, or he gets ankle injury? But you know, when you wish injury on other players, you can get injured yourself, and that's what I got on that, Polo.
Man, that's a good take. And you know, man, you're right. Like I told y'all, I think I told Lou this. Right, I knew that when Kyrie got hurt, salute to you, Red Dog. I see you in the building, man. I knew when Kyrie got hurt that there was somebody that was going to be like that was going to prey on his downfall because he's already. A lot of people already don't like Kyrie. You know, whether it's from the media or some players in the back of their head or whatever. You know, just because he doesn't think the way that they think, or he doesn't do things the way that he moves to the beat of his own drum. So when Glenn Davis had came out with it, I was like, man, I knew he was gonna come out with something and try to say that he was happy that he got hurt. But then you destroying another brother. Hey, look, Lou and Go Mike. That's like if Go Mike, if you playing ball, and let's say, man, I'm not too cool with you or whatever on the court or whatever. I don't like your game or something like that. But then you get hurt, and then I'm sitting up in there. I'm like, I'm putting it all on social media. I'm all like, yeah, that nigga got hurt. You got to think that's personal, and that's what I don't like, man. Big baby, man, shame on you, bro.
Oh, 1-point game.
What'd you say, Lou?
It's a 1-point game.
Yeah. I'm like, man. I'm hot about it. Cause what if it been worse, you know?
Yeah. What we would towards the ankle like and we went the other way.
Exactly.
He'd be gone for a year.
Possibly longer than that, probably. Yeah. So you banking on the Suns sweeping them? It's actually a five. It's actually a 5-point game.
Man, Chris Paul is amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's making his case. He's the real MVP. He my MVP.
That's Cat Polo. That's Cat Polo.
How's that? You see what Chris Paul is doing in this playoffs?
That's Cat Blue. That's Cat Blue. If you black, if you black, you're not gonna win MVP 15 points if you black. Only if you white.
Oh, here we go, man. Look, everybody, the majority of the people have stated that what CP3 has done this year has been unprecedented. He's my MVP, in my opinion. I'm not taking nothing away from Jokic.
Go, Mike. Do you know the last time a white guy won the MVP before Jokic?
What'd you say, Lou? I'm outside. What'd you say?
Do you understand how long he's been since a white guy won the MVP in the NBA?
Lou, that's not what I'm saying, Lou. What I'm saying is, Lou, the only person to win an MVP of 15 points is the white person. That's what I'm saying.
You talking about the time Steve Nash won?
The one that Steve Nash won. Steve Nash, Lou.
No,
Let's be honest, Lou.
You said the last person won the MVP.
Lou, I'm asking, Lou, here's what I'm asking. We all know Steve Nash did not deserve no MVP. He was not playing better than LeBron, Melo. Hold on. Let me go out and come back. I'll go out and come back in just a second.
All right.
Give me like 5 minutes.
All right.
Now, Polo, this is what he said. A person who averaged 15 points, only a white guy who averaged 15 points can win the MVP. And that was Steve Nash, right?
That's facts.
Like I thought at that time, I thought Steve Nash did not deserve back-to-back MVP because it was ridiculous to me. I thought Kobe should have won those years, but
yeah,
we
know why he did.
But those same media people who had something against Kobe Bryant gave to Steve Nash. Those same media people who look at Kobe Bryant talking about, oh, he ain't a good guy. Maybe some of those media people need to look themselves in the mirror because they have probably done things that we don't know about in the public. All right. Like, you feel that Chris Paul should have won MVP because nobody didn't know the Suns was going to do what they're going to do this year, right, Polo? Everybody thought they're going to make the playoffs and flame out in the first round. Nobody didn't know they're going to have one of the best records in the league and be to have a chance to play in the NBA Finals.
Hey, Lou, I'm going to tell you something. They stole. Oh, they about to get into it. About to get into a fight. Oh, yeah, because Payne got hit and Booker about to.
Booker, do not get yourself thrown out the game.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Payne
is on the ground, man. Yeah, Braxton, I agree with you. Yeah, he didn't mean to do it on purpose, though. Oh, wait. Let me see something.
Are you kidding me?
Damn. Well, now that I think about it, damn, nigga, he put his arm,
Are
he
you
put his
kidding
arm
me?
way high. Like
Payne is overreacting.
you think they overreacting?
Look, you see that
Yeah.
polo? They're trying to get a fervent, and now they're trying to what? Throw Jokic out the game? Is that what y'all trying to do?
Yeah, I don't think Jokic. I think he was just trying.
Just tell me about these NBA players, Polo. They get a little small hit, they overreact, act like they got shot. Come on, bro.
But he did look like, I don't know though, Lou, man. He looked like he was about to hit that nigga though, didn't he?
He was going for the ball. And Payne get a little tap on his nose, yeah, like he got shot. It's like one of those soccer.
Yeah, nah,
Booker needs to stop acting like he's a real tough guy.
Yeah, man, he need to chill out, man.
Booker act like he can beat. Yeah, like he's a tough guy. He can beat somebody up. Come on,
yeah.
Man.
What's up, B-Ho?
Hey, man, that was a cold phone.
Yeah, Jokic just back it down. Jokic said, hey, Lou, and Big Who, Jokic said, man, look, I'm not going down. He said, I might lose, but I'm going to fight, goddammit.
Facts.
Hey, Braxton said Booker is a killer. Yeah, he ain't no killer.
But Payne, come on, Payne, man. You gotta be better than that, man. Come on.
Payne looking like a young Spike Lee and shit.
I'm saying, man, he made basketball. These basketball players act like they soccer players.
Hey, don't Payne look like Spike Lee? He look like Mookie from Do the Right Thing and shit.
He look like one of the dudes from Fat Albert. What they do from
see, look at that nigga. See, he had to go there. See, look, I know what you talking about. Yeah.
What's his name? Muskmouth?
Yeah.
But come on, Payne, man. Why are you acting like you got hit by a Mack truck? They need to put that little dog cap on his head like this and start playing a Fat Albert song. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, your ass ain't hurt, man. Booker, please. Acting like you beat somebody up. Come on, Booker. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go. Hey, go. Yeah, I'm about to shut this one down. Go. Hey, but Lou, man, what else you got on this? Cause I'm do another one in just a couple minutes, man. What you got anything closing on it?
Oh, hell no. They threw him out the game. I knew it. They threw him out the game. That's bullshit.
Oh, hell no.
They threw him out the game.
Okay, y'all. Hey, I'm coming at y'all with another live, man. Just stick around. Go subscribe to Lou the Rider Sports, representing the LDBC. And go subscribe to my boy Mike channel as well. Okay?
Congratulations, your acting got him thrown out the game. You little bitch.
All right, I'm gonna get at y'all. Y'all heard it first, man. Hey, just stay with me though. I'm coming at y'all again. And shout out to Two Raw for TV for stopping through, man. Go subscribe to his channel as well. Definitely a lot of content. I'll holler at y'all.